Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Rizundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. Today I have my little bit delayed project pan, and it's because I've been trying to find a, what do you call this? Scale. Oh my god, my brain. I've been trying to find a scale with decimal points, and I've been to about 4 or 5 stores and I cannot find one. I've found one online and I've just ordered it, so it will 100% be in my next update. I'm so sorry guys. I really tried to look in store and just have it so I could then go home and film, but it just wasn't happening. So now I'm gonna have to order one and wait for it to arrive. I mean, there's bigger issues in the world, but I just thought I'd let you know. I've still only got to the gram, unfortunately. However, I have huge progress this update in other ways. So I've hit pan on things, I've finished products, so I've got an influx of new items coming in. I've also got my daughter here sitting next to me, just chilling with me. So if you hear any noise, hitting, banging, yelling, that is my 2-year-old. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start, I usually just go with the product. I might start with products that I haven't finished or have no progress with, so just an update. Then I'm going to go into products I finished, and then I'm going to go into products that I'm going to replace it with. That sound good? Let's do that. Let's start with my bronzer. So this is my Freedom bronzer. The lid is broken, but I weighed it when the lid was not broken, so I have to weigh it with the lid, basically. I'll show you a picture from my first video to see the difference. Basically, I'm really getting into this side. This side hit pan first, but now I'm really trying to focus on this side. And I am wearing this today with my contour as well. It's just a really nice, light, easy, everyday, perfect for winter. That's why I wanted to focus on this. This is a really good winter bronzer for me. So let's give this a weigh. So 69. So we've gone down a whole gram, which is not surprising because I've been using it a lot. It's been started at 71, down to 70, down to 70, now we're down to 69. So we've lost 2 grams in total. So that's great news. Let's go on to my contour kit. This is the Anastasia light to medium. And I essentially just focus on this one here. So let's give this a weigh. Started at 190 grams. We are still at 190. Next we have my, what do we call this? Face palette.
Yes.
And this is the Tartiest Pro Glow. So my goal in this is to finish this, pan this, and see how I go with this. I've been using this highlighter a lot as well. I had not hit pan when I started this, so I've really dug in with this. I've been using this almost daily. And I use this sometimes as well when I want more of a bronze because it is a bit darker for me. So let's give this a weigh. We started at 265 last week. We're down to 263 today. That's quite good. That's pretty good considering we don't have a decimal in there. So next we have my powder blush. It is the Benefit Rockateur. And I'm doing pretty well in the way it looks. You can't see the Rockateur anymore. It's pretty much faded out, which is exciting. So in that sense, I've made progress, but because it's so light, I don't know if we're gonna see change on the weights. 13. So it's consistently the same every week. However, I do know it is going down. We just can't see it without the milligrams. One that I forgot to do in my last update, this lip product. I was confused as to what I wrote down. I just wrote down their real, and I was like, what is that? And so I didn't do it, and it's the Benefit Their Real Lip, because I was like, I don't have the mascara, lip product. So I am very close to finishing. I'm trying to use it daily. So let's see what we're at. So there's no change there from the last weight. We've got my mascara, the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. This is starting to get really dry on me. I'm wearing it today, but I'm noticing it flakes off when I'm applying it, so it flakes off wet. So 28. Oh wow, I've lost a lot. Last update was 34 grams and now we're at 28. That's pretty cool. What did it start out as? Oh, that's done it in mils, 12 mils. So no, I didn't do it in grams. That's fine. Let's go on to my Lime Crime Red Velvet Liquid Lipstick. Started out as 17, we're still at 17. I probably used this a couple of times. It's not one of those things you use all the time, but I have used it since my last update. I will be so happy to finish this because I have two, because I am a weirdo and I accidentally bought two on 2 different occasions. So I'd really like to finish that one. That's why I've got it in there. My primer, this is the Essence Prime Plus Studio. So I had a line on it and, oh, I see it. Let me go get a, so I originally had it in my last update here. It did rub off slightly. So that's where it was last time. And now, so I've got quite a big difference there. I should have this done by next update. I've been using it almost daily. I've been using other ones too, but I've really been trying to use this one because I want to get it out. It's not my favorite. It's not horrible, but it's just not my favorite and I just want to finish it up. So that's pretty good progress. And we started at 55 grams and I only bought it in last update and now we're at 33. So that's quite a big difference, but it is just a liquid that goes quickly. So that is understandable. Next I have my Australis Metal AF in Emerald. I don't know if I use this at all. I'm so bad with liquid eyes. So let's have a look. It's going between 19 and 20. So in that case, I'm still going to do 20. But that means it's almost at 19, basically. So yeah, I really need to start using this more. Memory. Next we have my lip gloss from Lime Crime. And this, I took the stopper out. So that's where, let me remark it, it's wiped off a little bit. So that's where we got up to, red. But I took the stopper off, and so what I've done is I've pushed everything down, and I'm basically where I was last update because I've been able to push everything down. So with the stopper in, I thought I was about down here, but now that I'm about to push everything from the top, I'm back to where I started, which is fine, but it just means that it's more accurate now. And I had way more than I thought I did. So my lipstick is my MAC Rebel. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today. So I'm hoping this is on progress. Look, it started at 20, 19 was the last update and we're at 19 still. And I've used it quite a few times in the past month. So I do anticipate to go down even more. Even though I haven't gone down in this one, I think by next one when I have my decimal points, my milligrams, I should be able to see some progress. My lip liner, the red one I've written, Maybelline Color Sensational. I don't anticipate any progress with this. No progress with that. I've done a measurement, so I haven't weighed this. I've been doing measurements for this. I don't really use them that much. So I think when I have a 6-month mix up, it's not that I hate it, I don't wear red lips all the time, you know, so there's not going to be huge progress. I don't know, I shouldn't have put it in there. Like, what did I think? I was going to wear a red lip every day? But I did add this one in the last update, and I got some progress on this one. I will show you. So that is that one there. Tiny bit of progress, but I only brought it in last update. So yeah, I would really like to be able to get down to when you can't sharpen it anymore. So maybe around here. That would be my goal for this. It's a good eyeliner, lip liner, I should say. Oh, my Nars highlight. So this is my Copacabana Illuminator from Nars, and it is huge. And I put it in my, I just did that. I put this in my project pan because I really wanted to get some good use out of it. I didn't give myself a goal. I don't think I said I wanted to finish it, but I'm gonna see how I go. I have been putting this on as a primer. I'm mixing it with my MAC strobe cream, and it's on my face today, the two of them, and it just makes me look so naturally glowy. I'm not, but it makes me look it. And so I had a line here with my update, right? And it looks like there's been no movement. However, it like dips in. I don't know how to describe it. on the inside, it's dipped in a bit. So, but let's see by the measurement if it's gone down, because I've really been trying to use it. Nars highlight, we're at 43 last update. And now we're at 42, so we've lost a whole gram. That's not bad. I've really been trying, guys. So the line is not accurate, but I have lost a whole gram. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. So I'm gonna keep that there. And then my concealer is my Too Faced Born This Way. And I did a little, I was trying to see where I'm at. You know how you do that thing where you can still see the line so you know it's clear there. I think I'm around here if I had to guess. I still have so much to go, and I use this almost daily. It's crazy. I use this all the time, but this is a huge amount of concealer. How much is in there? 15 mils, and that's a lot, right? For a concealer, that's a lot, yeah? So what is my update? 62 was last update. We're still at 62. However, I started at 64, so not horrible, but I swear to God, the thing with this is because it's so full coverage, you don't actually need a lot. So even though I use this all the time, I'm not actually using a lot of product. Stressful. I think that's going to take me the whole year to finish, because I do still use other concealers. I just try and use this one in the majority of the week. I'm just like, when is it going to finish? Okay, so that's everything for my updates that I have not completed or panned. Let's go into what I have finished. So I finished this Amorovitz Queen of Hungary Mist. I finished this yesterday. Go me. So you can see my progress here. So I started up here and then I've gone down each update, and at my fourth update I have finished it, and I'm very glad to have finished that. It's very pretty, but it's just not one of those products that I use all the time, so I was happy to be able to get it out. I actually have another full-sized one that I got from work, so I really wanted to be able to finish that one. Next is my hair product, which was the Whey Wave Spray, and the last update I was here, and now I have finished it. And I finished this 2 days ago. So I had like mermaid hair with these in it. It was really pretty. I'm glad to have finished it. I don't use hair products a lot, so I have finished that. Next is my foundation. I finished my foundation. So let's check what it finished on. So it started at 96, down to 90, down to 88, and it finished on 82. That's pretty good. So this is, sorry, I should tell you what it is. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. So I had it lying on its side because it was getting to that stage. And I would say there's maybe one more use if I had a spatula, but I don't. So I did my best. There's just a tiny bit left. So I'm calling it a day because I'd have to have it like this for 5 minutes to get the product out. And I just don't have time for that. So I'm calling it a day. It's pretty much finished, and I'm so happy I finished a foundation. I have too many foundations. It's my #1 problem of owning too much of. It is foundations for me. So I'm so happy that I finished that one. And then I finished Dry Skin, a powder. Granted, it's a small one, but even the small ones take me years to finish. This is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. Ta-da! Empty. Totally empty. I didn't love this powder. It's called No Sebum, and I bought this when I didn't know much about skincare or makeup. And I now know that that means if you're really oily and you don't want that sebum oil to come through, use this powder. And I don't have that issue. So that took me a really long time to finish. And I'm so happy I finished it. Like, powders are a big, hard thing for me to finish. Oh, I just realized I only brought this in my last update. So I finished that in a month. Oh, I'm even more proud of myself because of that. Okay, so next is my eyeliner. So my eyeliner, I hit pan. Didn't finish it, hit pan. It's the Tony Moly, the K-Beauty brand. And it's the shade Pearl Brown. What do you call this? Like a pomade. So we've got the little brush here. And I really enjoyed using this. So it's going to be hard to show you, but I have very much hit the bottom. Can you kind of see that little glimmer of light? I think you can. And I kept going until there was a proper hole there. And so I'm very satisfied in getting to pan. very creamy formula, so it wasn't hard to hit pan on. But I am glad that I gave this a go, because the more I used it, the more I loved it, the more I got used to how to use it. And it's one of those eyeliners that goes on really creamy but really dries down well. So I really enjoyed using it. But I've hit pan and I want to try other things. So I finished that. Let's see what we finished on. So we started 29. We didn't leave 29. It's still 29. I didn't even use a whole gram for it to go to pan. Next is, okay, that is for everything that I finished. And then there are 2 products that I'm actually removing from my project pan. That is the Benefit Highbrow. I just don't use this. This is an extra step I find unnecessary. I'm actually gonna give this away to a friend who might want it. I have very fair skin. I don't really need to highlight. And if I did, I would just brush some actual excess highlight there. This is just not something that I wanna use. So I'm just gonna take it out. And then my other one is I kind of mentioned it last update, but my XX Revolution blush palette called Indulgence. I just decided I didn't like it anymore. When I first reviewed it, I liked it, but I realized it just gets clumpy and it doesn't actually blend out properly. And I think it's actually one of these products that is drying already, and I haven't even had it that long. So I'm gonna see if a friend wants it. I've had some good use out of these too, but yeah, it's just not for me. I have so many other products that I really enjoy using, and I don't enjoy using this. I felt like I was forcing myself to use it for Project Pan. So I'm gonna take that out and replace it. So with that, let's get into and then I have, my eyeshadows. I haven't showed you. I hit pan on one more, so I hit pan on this one. So I'd previously hit pan on these 2, and now I've hit pan on this one. And I said once I've panned 3 to 4, I'm going to switch it. I am close to hitting pan on this one, so I'm gonna keep it in for the next update. And I'm thinking that this will be done by the next update, and I'll bring in a different eyeshadow palette. So I'm very proud of myself, because last year in my project pan, I found eyeshadow really hard. So I'm really proud of myself for doing these 3, and 1 more to go down here. I've been using this as my inner corner daily, so I should get there pretty quickly. So that's really exciting. So let's get into what I'm bringing in. So I've actually added a couple of things that I didn't have as a category before. So we're gonna start with my Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control setting spray. I have not much of this left, so I really just wanna finish it by the next update, essentially. And we give this away, we are at 48 grams. So hopefully it's finished it should be finished. Next we have my eye primer. So I haven't had this as a category before. This is the Rimmel Magnifies Eye Primer, and I've used quite a bit of this already, so my goal is to just finish this up. I really enjoy using it. It's probably, oh no, I've got other drugstore ones too. This one comes in at 16 grams as a starting. So hopefully we'll be able to get some progress by next update. Next we have my foundation. This here is the Nakeup Face Nakeup with an N. One Night Cushion 2 in Ivory Nude. And the reason I picked this is just purely because it's so bulky. And it takes up too much space in my makeup, in my foundation drawer, because I have too many foundations. So here's what it is, and my goal is to just finish this up, just because the packaging is massive. So this comes in at 98 grams. So that is probably 90 grams packaging and 8 grams product, but that's okay. Next we have my blush to replace the blush palette, and I used this in my last project pan, but I was so close to finishing it, but I just didn't make it. We've got about ½ a centimeter left to go, which is, I have to finish it. I need to throw it out, like it's insane. Like I just need to finish it. So I'm hoping I have this finished sooner rather than later. The thing with cream and cream blushes and bronzers, they take a long time to finish because you don't use a huge amount of product. But yeah, I'm excited to have that. Next, I have a brow product that I didn't have a brow product before. This is the Essence, the Brow Pen Semi-Permanent. Oh my God, I didn't know. What shade do I have? Light brown. And it's one of those ones with the 3 fingers. Is that what you call it? Does that? So yeah, I just want to give it a go. I haven't been reaching for it because I usually use just a pencil. So I just want to mix up my routine and give this a go. So basically I'm going to use this till it dries out. Starting weight is 6 grams. I don't anticipate huge change with something like this. Then we've got 2 more products. I have an eyeliner and it is the XX Revolution Exact Eyeliner in the shade Chestnut. That is the tiniest writing I've ever seen. So there's not a lot of product left, so I'm hoping that I can finish this pretty quickly. I am wearing this eyeliner today. It's not the best eyeliner in the world, so I just want to finish it and move on, basically. So this is quite heavy because it's metal, and we're starting at 17 grams. And then my last product is a face powder, and it's not a huge one because face powders, I've realized it's unattainable for me to finish a full powder in a whole year. It's not what I can do with my dry skin. So this is the By Terry Hydra Powder, and this is in the mini. So we can kind of see here how much I have left. And that'll still take me a bit to use, to be honest with you. I've always kept it and not used it for travel purposes, but who's traveling? Tell me, who's traveling? And I also have a Cover FX mini as well. And I really want to buy the rosy one in the full size. So I want to finish this. That's my goal. So we're going to start this at 20 grams. 20 grams. There we go. All right. That is everything. That is my whole update. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.